Hensley, il fisarmonicista dei Flogging Molly, e per me è un vero piacere. I'm very proud. You have time to skate always, or
Well,
always in tour?
not on a tour so much. I have boards that are with me in America and in Europe. I have my own, boards that travel with me.
Uh-huh.
So if I get the chance, then I have the boards that come with me, And my wife and my son are going to meet me in Spain for like 6 days, and then we're going to skate. We're going to skate all around Barcelona, so with my kids.
Barcelona, yeah.
So we'll skate, but it's not like the old days. I mean, I'm constantly traveling. So last night I was in Zurich, and today I'm in Italy. Tomorrow I'll be in Croatia. So it's very difficult to have hours to do it, because I just woke up, I got dressed, sound check, and now I'm with you. So and then when I'm done with this, we're gonna have dinner, and then I may have one beer and then get on stage and play again, and then that kind of scenario happens and over. So I kind of go through this revolving situation where, because my son is 12, he skates all the time, and when I come home, when I'm off tour, I skate with him all the time. I start to, after like a week, I start to skate better. The rust comes off. I start to feel good, and then I go on tour, and then I lose everything again. And I come back and I have to kind of continue to fight the battle.
It's a question of
skateboarding at the high, at any decent level, you have to skateboard pretty much every day. I think,
yes. I know.
If not, right? And if not, your mind thinks you can do stuff that your body can't pay the bills with, I start to feel good, and then all of a sudden I do like 6 foot air, and my mind thinks I can do it because I used to do it. My body's not cooperating.
Okay. I know. I have a child, 14 years old,
Nice.
and he was a skateboard. Now stop for this moment, because the adolescents,
Yeah, well, they
change the idea every week.
They gotta kind of go. They gotta fight. They gotta fight their parents. And this is why. Is that for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. You trying to get me drunk?
No.
Okay. When my son was young, I always had a bunch of skateboards for him, But I never, ever pushed it on him, ever. Like, I never was like, oh, you need to go skate with me. I just kind of like, I'm going to go. You can do this if you want, or you don't have to. And so he did baseball, he did all these other things in America.
Okay.
And then on his own time, on his own mind, he's like, now I'm going to skateboard. Not because of my old man, but because of me, So now he loves it for himself, and he doesn't have this like weirdness with that. And that's because all kids, when you turn a certain age, you have to rebel. It's part of being alive. So if I get my kid into doing everything I'm doing, he's going to turn 13 and go, screw you, Dad, I'm going to be a whatever, which is, I love him either way, but, it's just the deal.
Yeah, I know.
It's part of being alive.
With the band, do you prefer playing in a festival or in a club?
I prefer playing in a club.
In a club,
I prefer playing very close. The closer to the people, to be honest with you, for me personally, the better.
It's better,
I feel like the amount of energy, without sounding like a hippie, that is being passed closer to the people, feels like it feels better to me. Like we're giving better. We're giving out certain energy, and then they're giving it back, and it's really good. But when you're in a big festival, and I'm not saying I don't like to play them, because I like to play them too, and you have to do it, and it's a privilege to play in front of 70 million people, at 70,000 people at a show. But the stage is 30 feet high and everything else, so you feel a little disconnected. It's hard for me personally to feel sometimes connected to the crowd. So I just, I can't speak for the band, and the only thing that sucks about that is that when we play really close to people, Bridget's on the tin whistle, people will fucking go crazy and then smash the mic and hit her in the mouth, and so when we play gigs like that, like me and Nathan have to like kind of guard her. I'm constantly playing accordion, but like getting in front of people that get crazy because she can't get hurt, And Dave too. If anybody gets fucked with Dave, we can't have it. So that's the only like drawback to that. But short of that, I love being right in the mix of it,
Okay. Yes, I prefer the concert in a club. The festival is so.
I'm just more comfortable being on the same level as people.
Yeah, okay.
As soon as it starts to be like grandiose, Even if we're a good band or a big band or whatever, I just feel more comfortable when it's at a, I don't know, high level.
Now you are definitely in the band, or because after in 2008 you leave for a
I split.
few.
No, I'm in the band,
Okay.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I had my own son who's 12, and I was in this band before he was even born. But there's a certain price you pay to do this, and over time, it just sort of it just welded up inside of me where I felt like I needed to spend more time with my kid. I kind of freaked out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking rock and roll, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've lived my whole since I was like, a little kid. I've lived in a hotel room to skateboard or to play music. So as much as like sometimes I fight it, like I don't want to do that. I just want to sit home. I always wind up in a fucking position where I have to go out and tour. But I love what I do. I love to just be on the road and meet people and to keep the dream alive. You know, whether it's to skateboard or to play music. I believe in what I'm doing, and it took me kind of to quit to really realize that. So as much as I wish I didn't do that because it just was dramatic and nightmarish, it gives me a really good outlook because I did do that. I realize how much all this matters to people, myself, to my son, to my wife, to who I am. So not only am I in the band, but I'm more fired up about being who I am or being in this band than I ever been.
Your experience with Dwan Peters, with the US Bomb. I saw the video with you. I saw Dwan Peters a few months ago in a tour in Europe, in Switzerland.
With the Huns or the US Bombs?
US Bomb, yeah. It's now Dwan is
Sober?
sober.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, he is. He's sober. He is
He
sober.
drinks so much coffee, but
Smokes a lot of cigs, drinks a lot of coffee.
yeah.
Yeah. No, he's sober, and yeah. I mean, I hope. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking me, but
I hope.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's ever ridden a skateboard or loves good fucking music loves Dwayne. So I was just happy to be asked to play with him on that record. It was fucking cool. I was on top of my pub too, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm very, 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 very proud.
Thank you.